terror attack, people are divided between thinking that actually we should carry on as normal because that's what the terrorists don't want, and people who think actually enough is enough, something's got to change. What do you think?
How can we divide it? It's black and white now. They're treading on our toes, they're pushing us into a corner everywhere we go. We've got to do something about it. The time for talk, the time for trying to sort this out with pen and paper is over. And all the people that are really saying, get behind this and let's go and get these people, are the people that have done it from the front line, not the people from behind the desks, the people that have actually been there and seen the carnage that this causes, okay? These people that have been killed, you know, last night, they probably sat there last week thinking to themselves how terrible that is in Manchester, how awful, and now it's happened to them. And nothing's been done in between time. A little bit of up and down, a few people arrested, but no positive forward momentum and action going on at all. It's terrible, it's bad news. But if we keep having these conversations, and I keep appearing on your show and saying, let's do something, and nothing ever happens, we're just going to go round and round in circles and lose more and more people.
We need to know what action. We can't just simply call for something to happen.
It's a low ball talk. It's a low ball talk. Yes, okay, I get the point that you've got to start talking about what you're going to do, but somebody's got to actually start carrying that out.
So what do you want to see happen then?
I'd like to see immediately, I'd like to see the borders controlled properly. I would like to see people that are suspected or have any links to these organisations taken off the streets immediately so they can be dealt with in a correct manner. Okay, they're either locked up if they're found guilty of being subversive to this country, or they're sent back to where they come from. Okay, and in between times we can try and sort you out. We can try and take you on the right path in life, but at the moment you're in the wrong path, and we need to sort you out, and we need to do it now.
You've got a good understanding of the way the military might be feeling, learning today that they are going to be potentially deployed in some significant numbers.
Yeah, and for me it's a lot more black and white. There aren't as many issues for me. We've now got people whose intent was to do harm and have actually carried out, and they've killed our children. So if you say that one line to yourself, you have killed our children, it then becomes a bit more black and white. And I think people are missing the point here. People are trying to go down too many avenues. We have people in this country who are actively targeting and killing our children. Okay, that's it, bust. No more, no less. And they have done that, and they have proved that they can do that now. And I don't have any time for anybody who's saying to me, oh, we should be giving them a bit more time, we should do this, we should do that, we should do the other. No, we now have to act. We have to do something, and we have to do something quickly.
Okay, I sense your emotion. Practically, what would you do?
I think that, you know, all these people that have shown intent, no matter how big or how small, you know, whether it be a photograph waving a black flag, or whether it be, you know, turning up to a demo and holding a placard. I think if you've got stuff on your phone, if you're arrested, if you have stuff on your phone or your IP addresses are reeking of this stuff, this ideological rubbish, okay, you need to be dealt with straight away. And when I say dealt with, that means you go back to wherever you came from, or alternatively you're locked up.
Well, if you're born in the UK. What if you were born in the UK?
You're locked up.
A lot of these people were born in the UK. Where do they come from?
That's fine. It doesn't matter. Well, they can go to prison. They can stay here, but they can go to prison. They are no longer required in society.
You can't jail people. Sorry, Phil Campion, but you know the danger is, of course, you know, there's understandable indignation. People are angry, but there's a danger, and it's been we've seen it before. There's a potential danger that if you, in the eyes of some people, overreact, start jailing people without necessarily reaching a sufficiently robust evidential test. In other words, just throwing people in prison because you think they're dodgy. You create a massive backlash, and the problem only then gets worse. It's a temporary fix.
No, it's not a temporary fix. And at the moment, you stand in front of one of those poor children's parents, and you tell them, you say to them, well, we knew who he was on the radar, but we didn't do anything because it would only be a temporary fix. No. He's now killed, and there's more stacking up to do the same thing. And if we don't identify it, if we don't grip it, and if we don't put other people off from doing it, we're going to hit this thing time and time again. Now is the time to do something about it. They've taken it up to the next level. You can't say that that was a crossfire. You can't say that these children were just, you know, happened to be there. They went there because there was children involved. They could have picked any other event. They could have picked any other place to do it. They picked it because there was children there. They have targeted and killed our children.